Billionaire King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was...
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. The return team gonna let that one go. Go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. First carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up. And it's 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They'll try it now with Pacheco. And he's not going to get there. A couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
action. Now to throw on first down. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And they only managed to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
On the shotgun, here's Jackson. A ball deep for the end zone. To the goal line and in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be at a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On play action, it's Mahomes. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. Mahomes connects with Kelsey for a big one. 52 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
Yellow. What's that?
Now the former rushing champ, it's Kareem Hunt. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Marlon Humphrey on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Ravens 7-yard line.
On the ground, this is Hunt. And this one blown up. Good serve, drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and 7. Patrick to throw. They're called in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
Yep, 43. 180. 15.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal. Sundown. Attack.
They'll try to run this one in. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Chiefs. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. In motion comes Walker. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Coming open, that's the tight end likely. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Kaz Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Mahomes on 1st down. Working the right side. Taken in by Rice. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
43! 43! Yellow! Hey, 57, 57!
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
We are through 1. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd down and 7.
Easy! Yellow!
Off the play fake. Mahomes. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. Now Mahomes. That's taken in. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive ball there. Works out as they convert on fourth down.
Love the idea of going for it on fourth down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on fourth down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 20, here's 2nd and 1.
Yellow, 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 yellow. I don't need to. I don't need to.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's taken in by Kareem Hunt. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's a handoff to Pacheco. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9.
17-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Over the middle, that's Kelsey. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. Well short of the first down marker. On fourth down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. His kick is perfect. And the Chiefs are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now Jackson gonna keep it here on the bootleg. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this.
Let's go. Hey! Get on! Get on! We change it. Hey, middle.
Jackson now on 2nd down. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. Now Jackson. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. On fourth down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. Back deep for KC, Xavier Worthy. Take it in, back at his own 12. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
15. Yellow. Red.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down, Kansas City.
Yellow.
Play action here. Mahomes. Pass is caught by Gray, right side. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Yellow. Attack.
From the gun, here's Pacheco. And a good run there. He having 5 yards. Second and 5. Mahomes. That's made by Smith-Schuster. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
On second down, Mahomes. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
On third down, Mahomes. Forced out wide. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
A 46-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs are back within a point. It's 14-13.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Ready, shot. Come on. 180. Ready, shot. 180. Ready, shot. Come on.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
Hey, Alpha, sit on. Sit on.
Second down, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down.
49-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. 17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the first.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Going up top. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Second and 10.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Sit on. 180. Ready, shot. Go ahead. You. Sit on.
To the air one more time with Jackson. A throw left side caught by Andrews. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Come on, come. Come on. 13. Come on.
Play action now. Jackson. He's going to air this one out. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Get on.
From the gun, Jackson. He's going to try it here again. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2nd and 11. Now, Mahomes. It finds the hands of Marquise Brown. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. First grab of the game for Brown. Good enough for a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. And they finally track him down, but not until he gets to the 3-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. Pickup of 46 yards. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Here's a run. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain. That's a full.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. Pacheco is in for a touchdown. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Attack, attack!
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Once to his right. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Whoa! Derrick Henry! And he will score! Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Hey, 43, 16.
At the Ravens' 26-yard line.
Throwing is Mahomes. Now they'll set up the screen for Hunt. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On the ground, that is Brashard Smith. Not much there, maybe a yard.
17-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. 2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And he's going to be close to the 1st down. Welcome just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage.
Yellow. Argo Mullet.
They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for 1st and goal.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. They'll run with Smith. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. At
Here's 2nd and goal.
Yellow. Nice hit.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got it at the 3. And he will score. Game on. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This one taken at the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Headshot. Go. Hey, middle. You at X. Touch.
On play action, here's Jackson. There's the veteran tight end, Andrews. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Oh, I'm ready.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
On 3rd down, Jackson in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. George Karlaftis, the former Boilermaker, in there for the sack. That's taken at about the 14, and he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. That's a line. Hey, 15. Nice hit.
punt. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action here. Mahomes, he'll be hit as he throws, as that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so...
And Marlon Humphrey is there, and he picks it up. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. What a time for a pick six for the defense, as the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one. The defense extends the margin with the pick six.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick six them, and you're able to extend that lead.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend the return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On first down, it's Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. And he will score! Game on! Xavier Worthy! Touchdown, KC! And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3 of field goals here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Justice Hill to return. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. This is Henry, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Shot! Ready! Shot! Ready! Ready shot! UAA! Ready! Ready shot! Shot!
They'll drop to throw. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
And now we get a timeout. Time the defense. Clock stops with 1:50 left in the game.
It's 4th down.
Only need a yard. And it's 4th down.
Ready shot! Ready!
They'll go. It's Mitchell. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the 1st down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other sideline.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. That's caught downfield. It's Kelce. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. The future Hall of Famers connect. Mahomes to Kelce one more time for a Chiefs 1st down.
Yellow! Hey, Ripley! Watch out!
On play action. He'll set up to throw. Right back to Kelce again.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Here's 2nd down and 3.
Yellow! Watch out!
Hunt. He gets free. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
The 9-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Yo. Ready shot! Ready! Ready shot! Go right here. No, we changed it. Ready shot!
Now, Jackson going up top and looking for Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go.
28-yard line.
Money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich of these, bro coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater.
Two timeouts, still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
Hey.
Now Jackson. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
Makes the score. Ravens 41, Chiefs 42. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They go play action with Mahomes. Moving left. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
So it's a win here for the Ravens. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one.